The Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, has endorsed the newly formed ADC Coalition led by the former Senate President, Senator David Mark. Describing the move as bold and timely, COPDEM said the coalition offers Nigerians a real chance at national renewal ahead of the 2027 election. The coalition calls on INEC, the Judiciary, police, and armed forces to stay neutral and resist any pressure to sabotage the democratic effort. The coalition leadership includes Rauf Aregbesola, Bolaji Abdullahi, and Chief Ralph Nwosu, represent a fresh, credible alternative rooted in integrity and national interest. The coalition insists that transparency, inclusiveness, and grassroots engagement must be the foundation of this movement, not personal ambition. As the 2027 race begins, COPDEM urges Nigerians to get involved, stay vigilant, and push for people-driven change. Victory, it says, it's inevitable if we stay true to our democratic ideals.
The Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, wholeheartedly congratulates the leadership and members of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, on the historic formation of the ADC Coalition under the interim national leadership of former Senate President Senator David Mark. This bold and timely initiative marks a significant milestone in Nigeria's political evolution as we approach the crucial 2027 general elections. At this defining moment in our journey, our national journey and democracy, the ADC Coalition offers a fresh opportunity to build an inclusive, credible, and principled political platform, one capable of uniting forward-thinking Nigerians in the urgent task of national rescue and democratic renewal. Nigerians stand today at a dangerous crossroads. Our democracy faces existential threats, not just from economic decline or poor governance, but from a decaying political culture that actively resists reforms and sabotages viable alternatives. The ADC Coalition emerges as a welcome and necessary disruption. We therefore issue a clear and urgent call to key democratic institutions, including the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, the Judiciary, the Nigerian Police Force, and the Armed Forces, to remain non-partisan and constitutionally faithful. These institutions must not allow themselves to be used wittingly or unwittingly in schemes to derail or discredit the ADC Coalition or any legitimate democratic force challenging the status quo. Let it be known, any attempt to sabotage this coalition will not only backfire, but risk triggering a national crisis with dire consequences for our hard-won democracy. The responsibility to safeguard Nigeria's future lies with all patriots, not just with those in government. The appointment of Senator David Mark as interim national chairman offers the ADC Coalition a stabilizing figure of integrity, experience, and national reach. Senator Mark's record as a two-term Senate president and staunch advocate for democratic values underscores the seriousness of this effort. The coalition's strength is further deepened by the involvement of credible figures such as Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, known for grassroots mobilization and people-oriented governance, and Bolaji Abdullahi, a dynamic policy thinker and youth activist and advocate. Not forgetting, of course, Chief Dr. Ralph Nwosu, the former national chairman of the ADC and now interim national organizing secretary of the party, for his humility and selfless sacrifice to offer ADC as the instrument of national rebirth when it matters the most. Together, they signal a strategic shift towards value-driven leadership capable of resonating with Nigeria's diverse and youthful electorate. This movement is not just another elitist alliance aimed at capturing power without purpose. As Senator Mark made clear, this coalition is a people-powered platform designed to restore faith in governance, rebuild trust in leadership, and implement real reforms across all sectors. The ADC Coalition's stated goals: strengthening internal democracy, enhancing inclusiveness, and prioritizing competence aligns squarely with COPDEM's values and mission. Nigerians are tired of transactional politics. What they seek today and what we all want today is visionary, transparent, and ethical leadership. As we applaud this promising new chapter, we must also stress that transparency will determine its success.
A coalition is a conglomerate of different political parties that have come together to forge a common front in the ADC. In the event of Ike Kachukwu, he was an aspirant of the ADC presidential candidate position. So he is welcome to participate as a member, but we as a party or as a civil society organization now in ADC, it is not in our discretion to decide whatever is anticipating. So we are here to bring in more members to the ADC. And as you can see, the website of the ADC has crashed 3 times in just last week. That shows the surge of young people, Nigerians, that are crashing into the party to become members. So every other person that is aggrieved is welcome to join. It's a coalition. We are
a presidential candidate or whatever candidate a party flag bearer is, whether at the presidential, state, or LG, or whatever level of the party, you run for an office, it does not make you the owner of the party. Yes. It does not, the party belongs to the people. And so it does not also make you a sole decision maker for the party. There is a constitution that guides the party, and there are also guidelines on what should happen. If I ran for election, for example, in ADC, let's say I ran for the presidential election in ADC, or I ran at any level in ADC at the last election, that doesn't give me the sole right to decide what should happen in the party. The constitution of we'll just let the constitution of the party do justice to that, and I'm sure with all the decisions that we've seen happening in the courts recently about the supremacy of the party constitution, I'm sure they will get told also to come back. We're expecting them to get told to go back to the party constitution to resolve it. So I think that's basically where we should.
Coalition is for the Nigerian people, and every Nigerian is invited to the coalition. I even invite President Tinubu to the coalition because we are coaliting to save the soul of Nigeria. And so whether it's the new politician or the old politician, everybody has a role to play. And everybody is invited to the coalition. So there is no issue of whether the old politicians are being recycled or not. The issue is simple. We want change in this country, not the old type of change, but the refined type of change. And so, like I said, it is for the Nigerian people. And just like he said, everybody must participate to bring about the new Nigeria that we all desire.